So I have taken a screenshot for you of our final output that I am trying to make. So this type of application I am going to create, but as you can see that I have created this entry widget, this add task button, this delete all task button, and save task button and load task button. The buttons are completed. The rest of the things I need to make is this total task, remaining task, completed task, and this left side person and this vertical gap. Okay, so before I create these things, I will let you know that I can't run this program right now, because if I run it, I will be getting error. The reason is simple, that I have defined a lot of functions here, but all these functions are incomplete. If I complete it now, I will not be able to complete it, because before completing this, I need to create more widgets and a lot of things that needs to be done before completing those functions. So for that particular reason, I have taken this screenshot, so that whenever I will be making a widget, I will let you know that where I am going to create that particular widget and what will be the output if I create that. So let's start creating from the vertical gap. Add a vertical gap. If you wish, you can skip this portion. This is not mandatory, but if you create this will look nice. Add label, new window, text is equal, it's just a gap, so I am not using any text here, it will be just a gap. bg is equal has 0 d1 5 to 5 to 5. Now just pack it. Pad is equal 10. Now I have to create this total task, remaining task, and completed task labels. Those will be in label. So let's start with labels to display task counts. So at first I will create this total tasks label is equal tk dot label, then put it in new window, add a text should be something like this, total tasks 0. I am writing directly 0 here, because whenever I will be opening this program, that number of total tasks will be 0. So this is will be our initial state, but later on if I add a task, then you can see it, this is 0 right now. So if I add a task, it will become 1 and then 2 and 3. So I need to update it in later on. So I will create a function for that. Now just set a background color for it. One 5 to 5 and set a foreground color for it. I'll make it white. You can also directly write white here, it will be working in the same way. And font color and the font style should be the same as I am previously declared. I have previously declared Helvetica 18. This will be our size, font size. So I need to pack it, just pack it here like this, pack, pad is equal 10. Just add line gap. So I have to create 2 more widgets like this. So I will not be writing this again and again, just paste it here, and thus change it, like this is total task level and this should be our remaining, this should be our remaining tasks level, and this will be our done task level. So I have created all these 3 levels. You can see here are 3 levels. So it's better if you change the color of this, like the remaining task I will be putting it in yellow, and for the done task you can set it like green or lime. I prefer lime over green, so I have written lime here. Now I have to pack it. All these are already packed because I copied from the first one. Now I have to create a frame for the pie chart. So just comment it like this, creating frame for the pie chart using matplotlib. So just name it pie chart frame. Inside this particular frame I will be putting my pie chart. So in Tkinter I need to create a frame for it. It will be in our master window, and background color I'll put it like this as 0D1525. If you notice, I am not using a lot of colors here. I am using only few hex code colors that will be used in all of our labels, widgets and text. Now pie chart dot frame dot pack, I'll pack it, and paddy is equal 20. So that's all. I have created everything. Just comment it out or run the main loop. So as you can see, I have created this entry widget and these buttons and these levels and a frame for this pie chart. But all these widgets are not completed yet, because whatever command I am passing in these buttons, those are not completed yet. So in this section I will let you know how to create or complete this add task function. This will be going to be our largest function. So just take a look closely so that you don't miss any point here. So inside this add task function, I need to take a parameter none. I'll set it none. Then I need to run a condition. If not task, then task is equal task entry which I have created earlier dot get. So it will take value from here, and if there is a task, then I'll create a task frame and I will use frame method here. tk dot frame is equal tk dot frame, and inside this parameter I will be passing task container. This will be inside our task container which I have created earlier. Now the background color will be hash 1D2332. You can change the color, and I will add paddy is equal 5. So this is our task frame. Now let's move to the task number. Which is length of task container dot, I will be fetching the data from this main window. So I am using WIN for children. I'll add +1. Now move to the task level is equal tk dot level. It will be inside our task frame. This is the part where I am going to add the task. So you will be showing the task list here in this task level. So set it text is equal, I'll use string literal, or you can also say f string, and inside these curly braces I'll first print task number. Whatever task I am going to use, I will be setting like number 1, number 2, number 3. For this serialization I am adding this task number, so it will be increasing like this order, task number 1, task number 2. If you take a look at this screenshot, you can see this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So I am doing the same thing here. I am declaring a task number variable, and this will be the length of our task. Okay, so it will be printed like this. At first it will be 0, so +1, it will be 1, then it will be 2, and it will goes on like this. If I add more task, it will be getting increased by 1 each time I will be adding a task. Then I will concatenate it with the task name. You can use colon also if you wish, but I'll use dot as I am writing it like a list. Now I have to set a background color which is #1d2332. Then I have to set a foreground color also. It will be our font color, so I'll write it like white. So our text will be in white, and the font will be the same that I am using earlier, Helvetica. And the font size will be 18. Now task level dot pack. I will pack our level side is equal to, I will put it in the left side, so just write left, and paddy is equal 10. So what I did is simply I have created this part, so this portion will be appearing. I haven't created this delete icon and this complete icon. Right now I just created this list of tasks. So let's move to our next part, which is done button. Done button. So I'll create a done button, and I'll create a delete button. Let's complete this done button first. tk dot button. It will be inside task frame. Image is equal done button. So I haven't worked with the image, so that's why this yellow line is appearing. So once I will complete this line, I will be letting you know how to add the image in our Tkinter program. So let's add a command. Mark as done, and I'll take some argument. task label and also done button. Set a background color for it. Set a foreground for it. I will be using the same font, so I will just simply copy it and paste it here. But I will be using a smaller font here. So this is our done button. I have completed the done button. Now it's time for the delete button. Oh, I need to pack it. This time I will be using pad x is equal 5. Now add the delete button. I'll just simply copy it because I am lazy. I don't want to write all this again. I just need to change this done icon to delete icon, and this function is marked as done to delete task. Now everything is ready. I need to change the color. Set the background color as FF6347 and the foreground color will be E0194P. So I have created our done button or delete button, but whatever function I am passing through it, the function are not yet created. So I will create this one by one.